Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Libra. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Bills is what I'm hearing. And then I heard belt to ass. Belt to ass, like what? Lottie. And then I heard loitering in their parking lot. You were loitering in their parking lot. He or she seen me. Niecy. So they're scared. Crane. They're scared. But why are they scared? Because they were gossiping and being weird. Gossiping and lying. And they thought that people were going to keep this stuff a secret. My key. So listen, there is this secret that these people are trying to hold on to, and they're trying to lie together in this situation. Sherelle, anything like that. They're trying to lie together, but they literally are thieves. Okay. And now they're in a place, Monty, anything like that. But now they're in a place to where they are stuck in a negative karmic cycle and can't seem to get out of this negative karmic cycle because they sold their souls to the devil in this situation. You get what I'm saying? And it was for attention, for riches or attention, gold is what I'm hearing. So Grimmy. It's like somebody was almost possessed by a demonic spirit, influenced by a demonic spirit. Okay. Whether this be a physical person in their life or just the entity, you get what I'm saying? Of rage and envy and just obsession. And it's like they started something like that. It's like now the energy is so uncomfortable because they can't get out of this situation without telling the truth. Tonisha, they can't get out of this situation without telling the truth. Like, why are you all in a business like that? Why are you over there bothering them like that? Why are you treating them like that? Like, whatever this is, it's like they cannot, Miguel, Pisces feels like a huge factor in this matter. They cannot continue to deny this mistreatment, this funny acting behavior. McKay. Because it's almost as if like Jones, they're trying to do this like without other people noticing that they're doing it. But now it's all making sense. Megs, it's all making sense. These relationships have changed permanently because somebody does not know how to apologize. And they're manipulating this situation into blaming another or others for their sadness, for their losses. When in reality, they're evil and toxic and have been spreading rumors about somebody and possibly stealing from this person as well. Danica. They just need to tell the truth. Like, you're a fucking thief. You're a thief. Malone. So now they're going to be mentally unwell because they know that they cannot get out of this situation without telling the truth. They're stressed out, freaking out, because they know that their life is about to change forever. And it's all because they just could not apologize or admit that they're wrong. So now it's just like, what are you doing? You're about to have an open case. All because you couldn't apologize. All because you can't acknowledge that you're wrong. All because you can't acknowledge that you're a snake and we're messy. And you've started major problems within a family or social circle or in a relationship where it was all completely uncalled for. Like, it's almost like the boy or girl who cried wolf, like this person is screaming fire and there is no fire. So it's like, what are you doing? Refusing to repent for their sins, refusing to ask for forgiveness. Monique. So it's like you really a predator. Like, you chose to harass somebody, stalk somebody, steal from somebody on top of this, and then try to make their life fall apart on top of you doing all of this to them, doing all this taking from them. McKay. It's unbelievable. Like, Monique, something like that. And I keep hearing you stole my money, he stole your money. And something about out a car. Cart, something like that. Like, this is such a liar, Dominique. They're such a liar. They were having an affair with somebody, and the person that they were having an affair with, it's like they were committing crimes with this person. You get what I'm saying? Or they know one of their loved ones was doing somebody dirty, and they didn't speak up about what this person was doing. So they're a liar by default because they denied it when they were asked about it. Like, did you know about this or that? Did you feel me? Like, whatever this is. And they like, no, I ain't know, or no, I don't know anything about this or that. Like, whatever it is, they're a liar. They played a role in this, or they were a bystander and then turned a blind eye to act like they didn't know what was going on or what's happening in this situation. Okay. So now they're in a place to where it's almost like the whole situation is escalating to a point to where it's like repeated phone calls, like mail, messages, all of this stuff feels like a really big factor. Or the text messages in this situation are being exposed to show that this individual is truly an antagonist, truly a stalker. You get what I'm saying? Troy, something like that. So it feels like a Honda, something like that. But a white Nissan Altima feels like a factor in this equation. A white Nissan Altima feels like a really big factor in this equation. Vivi, I don't know. But it's like this is a manipulator. It's like a white car and a red vehicle feel like factors in this equation. And they have been plotting, Nisha. They've been plotting, planning, and scheming on somebody for a very long time. And somebody is finally like, I'm fed up. This is entirely too messy. Like, you have done entirely too much. And now everybody sees the truth. That is you. I keep hearing Tyree, something like that. It's like, this is unbelievable. That is this person that's doing all of this. Like, you have got to be kidding me. And when they get called out about it, they're still going to lie, still going to deny this. Do you hear me? They're still going to lie. Paris and Paige, something like that. Like, somebody is going to turn their back on all of these people. And these are like all the familiar faces in her life. It's like everybody that has a familiar face was playing a role in this weird ass shit. And now they in places, Jazz and Nicole is what I'm hearing. Nicole. Now they in this place to where they're salty because they're embarrassed, number one, but also about to lose their jobs, or like their career and finances are going to fall apart in some type of way because of this matter. Taisha, Tisha, anything like that. It's like, you were so jealous. They were just so jealous. And I think it's just unfortunate for them to be so jealous of somebody, like to the point that they felt like they had to commit crimes to be able to get revenge on this individual. Like, what are you doing? Vigo, anything like that. And it just seems like Janelle is what I'm hearing. Mona, anything like that. I just think whatever is going on here, somebody has a decision to make, because they know that they have to determine whether they want to be honest with people to clear their conscience, or if they want to continue to stick by their family member or friend's side, knowing that they're a thief and a liar and a weirdo, Monique, Malik, anything like that. It's like, please, like that nigga is a thief. This bitch is a thief. They're a thief. So it's like, if you want to keep having a back, go ahead, because you're going to attract the same karma. You're going to attract that same fucking karma. This person is a liar. They're a liar. Do you hear me? Christian. Somebody in this situation is a fucking liar and a thief, and they're still trying to act like they aren't. And in my opinion, it's because they still want their family and friends to trust them. So say, for instance, if you stepped up and said, hey, this person stole out of my purse, you know, the whole family is like, no, such and such didn't do that. Or because they're going and trying to convince everybody that they didn't, and that you're just being evil, hateful, and spiteful. You get what I'm trying to say? Whatever this is, but now it's seen like you really are a liar. Like, you really are a liar. You thought this was a competition, so you keep trying to do things to intentionally get under his or her skin, not realizing that it's making you look like a fucking clown. Like, they're clowns. All of them are clowns. It's like they spent all this time sitting around to do what? Set somebody else up, and it's not working. It didn't work. Farron, like, this shit is stupid as fuck. Like, you're thirsty as fuck. I keep hearing he or she was waiting for you at their school. They're waiting for you at their school is what I keep hearing. So it's some weird ass shit. Karen, caring, anything like that. It's some weird ass shit like that. Like, bitch, please. Like, don't you ever think you gonna know every move that I'm about to make. But that's how you can see exactly what it is. This person is sitting and waiting to find ways to set up this other individual because they're tracking them, plotting on them, planning to try to entrap them. And it's like, why are you doing that? But Makia, Mikea, Mickey, anything like that. It's like, but why are you doing that? Because I'm gay and I don't want to come out the closet. Like, what the fuck? Or because somebody attached to me is gay and none of us want to accept the fact that they're gay. So we're preying on people that know the truth. We're preying on somebody that knows the truth. You feel me? Like, get the fuck out of here. This is stupid. JC, Jay-Z, JC, anything like that. This is so stupid. Like, they're preying on anybody who knows their secret, who knows this secret. And it's just like, so do you realize that that's what's going to expose your secret? Like, you a fool. Darnell, anything like that. Danielle. It's like, you're stupid. Like, nobody's trying to expose these down low homosexuals. They're in a place and space to where they turn into predators. And now the truth about them preying on somebody is coming out. And it's like, cause it's like, why are you preying on them? Cause we gay as fuck. And they know our reality. Like, fuck out of here. This is stupid as fuck. Thank you so much. Be ham is what I'm hearing. Be ham. I don't know if that's like Birmingham, but it's like, whatever this is, they're mad because they can't hide their true self anymore. Regardless if this is tied into their sexual preference or not, they're angry because they cannot hide their true colors. Like I said, they have a fucking demon inside of them. They're evil, they're toxic, they're nasty spirited. Malia, anything like that. It's just like they have a nasty demon inside of them. And others were denying this because this is their family member or friend. And now they're in a place to where they're angry with the people or person that they feel like pulled their mask off. You know, and that's the narcissist for you. Like, they will not take accountability for shit. They just gonna be mad at you because other people don't see them as perfect or as a good person anymore. So they'll try to do anything possible to spite you because you ruined their picture perfect image, or because you get what I'm saying, this facade that they were living, this fantasy for them. Like, they're angry about that. William. So it's like, please, like, accept your reality. These people or this person that you're attached to is a fucking monster. They are a demon, the devil in the flesh. And y'all don't want to accept that because that's your family member, friend, or your lover. And now you're starting to see that they're toxic as fuck and possessed, like, on my soul. Thank you so much. This bitch need an exorcism.